Welcome viewers to another live stream from Kime to Go. In this week's live stream, we started on time, which is good. We did have a problem earlier, which I shall explain later. Now I've got somebody on here. Let me just bring...
Hey.
Good afternoon. How are you doing, Jerry?
Hey.
You okay? All good?
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, I've got a picture here before I start what I'm going to say. I've got a picture of something you might recognize.
Okay.
Let me see if I can show you where it is. If I can share it here. Let me have a look. You remember? do you recognize that?
I do.
It's that there is a Black Cat Cafe racer sticker. It's
How about that?
It's in pride of place right next to me, Kime to Go on.
Can't get any better than that. That's good company.
Right in the front, yes. Oh, so yeah, I just thought I'd show you that we've got them on they're on the bike and they're all working. There's another one. There's the other one there as well. So same thing. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Thank you very much for sending. I do appreciate it. It's
thanks for putting it on.
It's always nice to see that comes on things. Let me see if I can get back to here.
I think Nige got one also.
Yeah, I want to bring Nige on now. I think he's here. Here he is.
Oh, Nige.
Time to go, mug. Yeah.
Yes, I did. I got that, Jerry. Thank you. Cheers, Joe, for posting that on.
No problem at all. Easily done.
I had a couple of emails today, actually, for a couple of other people are going to send some down.
Brilliant, yeah. Well, as you know, I've got the one, the background one, and I've added a couple of extra ones on there. Let me see if I can see them on here. You probably can't. Well, you can see there's Sterling Wheel. I've added him on there this week. I've also Sick Bastard. He's changed his what's name. Let me see if I can get rid of that so you can see it. He's changed his to Jerry for President. I don't know what that means. You want Jerry for President? I think it means Jerry. He likes the Grateful Dead, and I think Jerry is one of the Grateful Dead.
Oh, Jerry Garcia.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with you, Jerry. It's a different one, I'm afraid.
Howie's just said he'll be on in a minute.
No problem. And the final one, which did you see? The other one I've changed on here. This one here. Can you see that one there? Does anybody recognise that one?
Which one are we looking at?
It's a motorbike saying it says Tojj29 MotoVlogs on it.
Oh yeah, so it does.
Yeah. Got your new one up there, Nige. Thought I'd put that on there.
Yeah, well, as I say, Zed did that within about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think some people have got the knack of things like that, haven't they?
Yeah.
They can just do it. You know, they're pretty good at it. But
talk of the devil, he's in the chat. Evening, Stu.
Who is?
Zed.
I haven't got the chat on it at the moment. Let me see if I can find that. Oh yeah, I've got it. Evening, Zed. Nice to see you.
Come on, Stu, get that Action 4 piped up like you can come in.
Yeah. We've got Howie's here. Let me just bring Howie in. It'll be a busy evening.
Hello.
I think. Hello there.
Can you hear me, folks?
I can hear you loud and clear. Anybody else?
I've cleaned my camera. I've cleaned the lens on my camcorder. It was getting filthy.
You look 20 years younger, H.
I know. Bloody brilliant, isn't it?
Let's get these on there. Get your names up there.
Hey, I tell you what, I can do Nige's shoulder cam on this one. Look.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I said to Howie, I was just showing off because I'm not flicking my arm around and everything.
But the thing is, you've got to try different things, you know. And if you don't try something, you never know, do you?
Yeah, it's true.
Try things to see what works, basically.
You never even mentioned Helmet City. I was disgusted. That's the main attraction in West Bay. You never even said, look, there's Helmet City over there for bargains.
I was preoccupied with old Quirky.
What are you eating there, Howie?
Quavers.
Share them round. What we should do is have where everybody's got the same packet of crisps, and you go like that.
Yeah, pass it across.
What you could do is have 2 different packets of crisps. I pass mine over to Nige. He passes one, and I grab one.
Yeah,
that's it. Wouldn't that be
it looks like we swapped.
We're gonna try that one day and see if it works.
I could probably
That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Oh, that'd be great.
I don't know which way I go.
You just got to get your directions right to start off with.
We'll have to work it out. We'll have a little mark on it, something like that. Did anybody see my blooper earlier today? I'm not going to mention what it is, but I want to see if anybody's noticed what I did today, which was completely.
I didn't notice at the time, but when I pulled the notifications down from the top of the phone, I saw it was in there.
Yeah.
You went online for a while, didn't you?
I did for a while. What do you mean a while? Yeah. It was about, I think it was 35 seconds. I went on live. What was it? I was on the StreamYards here, and I've got me monitors and things I'm trying to play around with and that, and I accidentally pressed while I was trying to test where I'm seeing and looking at the screens. I accidentally pressed the live button instead of the a recording one, which you can record manually to your computer. And I did that for 50 seconds, and it was
Andy, you said, wasn't it? Andy, yeah.
I got a message popped up, and it said, "Oh, hello," or something or other. That's a bit weird. What I thought, what happened there? And it was alive, and then I turned it off pretty quick.
It could have been worse. He could have said, "Do you realise you're live while you sat on the toilet?"
It could have been.
You could have done a rev bomb and had your mic on live while you're talking to your wife and having a waz. Which is what he did one night.
I love it.
That would have been even worse. So we've got
Has Bri just joined? Evening, Bri.
Brian Peaky Biker. Hello, good evening. I can you hear
Brian, how did you do with your job interview?
Yes.
Yes, that's
did you get the job? Or are you on a rock and roll?
He'll have got the job, no problem, I would have thought. You know, Brian. But anyway, this what I was going to talk about here on this stream, I'm finding it. Let me see what he's got. I'm basically trying to catch up with people's videos at the moment, and I'm trying to find out how everybody else manages their videos and how they watch things, because I've got probably about 50. Originally, I had about, say, 20 channels. I used to watch them religiously all the way through, and I can watch all the videos. And I like to watch.
You have no problem with my videos, Joe.
What is that?
Well, you got two of them.
They'll grow, won't they? You'll get more, no problem. Build them up. So Brian's got his second interview, waiting for a decision.
Yeah, keep everything crossed for you.
They do always make you wait, these people, don't they? I think they don't.
Is it a pay rise, Brian? That's the main thing.
Well, if you go for another job, you've got to have a pay rise or something like that.
Have you got a list of stuff you wanted to yap about, Joe? Or?
Yeah, I have got a little list. I made a little list. And the first one was basically just how people physically manage their time on YouTube. Because I'm finding now, I've got used to have 20 channels. I've now probably got 50 channels which I watch. And I would say probably 12 of them are ones I watch all the time. And I watch all the videos and everything else. The other ones, I'm sort of skimming in and out of them because I now haven't got time to watch them all. And I just wondered if everybody else is like that, or do you view videos and just skim through them and then put the likes on and this, that, and the other? Or do you just put a heart and say you've watched it? Or I like to put comments down on all my videos when I watch them, but it takes time. When you've got a lot, basically. I do like to watch videos. What's your take on that?
As you get the notifications, if I can, being retired, I watch them.
Ah, yes. Well, yeah, I'm in a slightly different position. I work 8 to 9 hours a day. Weekends I'm doing other things. Sometimes I'm working weekends as well, and I will be a lot up to Christmas. But there's only a certain amount of time. If you add up videos, half an hour, 15 minutes, and another couple of 15 minutes, 2 or 3 hours a day, and it all happens on Fridays. You usually find on Fridays or Thursdays all the videos come out. They all come out at exactly the same time. They don't come out on like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at sort of a nice regular time. But, well, Peaky said he watched them straight away as they come up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to if we can.
Yeah, but not everybody can do that. That's the thing.
No, but as you say, when you go to the channels, there's normally lots of videos on there You know, if it's say I watch somebody doing a tour around Scotland and it's episode 5, what I'll do is I'll go back to the beginning and watch them from there.
Yeah, if it's the long ones like that, you can watch them anytime, can't you? It's nice to watch. And,
I only watch the ones with catchy titles and thumbnails that grab my attention.
Yeah,
what, like a rocket crashing into the ground?
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was going to be good. I thought it was about something about NASA or something like that.
That was the dreaded BMW connectivity.
That's right. Yeah.
No, I'm kind of like the same. I'll watch one
this
or
one
two.
here you're on about.
Oh, yeah, with the old rocket.
You did well on that one, Nige. I liked that one. It was good.
You know what, Howie, you use Power Director, don't you? And I think Bride does as well.
Filmora, I use Filmora and also the Insta 360. So I do all my footage, get it down flat, so it's not in 360 anymore. And then
because one of those, that one with old Pauline Quirk, the music that was on there, I got a copyright strike on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that music came from the Power Director software, and they've got like bundled music in there that you can use. And I thought, well, do I query it? And it goes on and on. Then I thought, no, just change it.
There's loads of stuff like that creeps in with these.
Yeah, but I wonder where the music is included, whether it actually you've got some included, but some of it you've got to pay for.
No, normally it says, it gives like a little thing on the side that says this is the free lot, and it tells you which ones are the ones you have to pay.
See, this didn't. It's just it's there and available in your editing suite, and when you use it, it allows you to put it straight on there, which it did. But then YouTube flagged it copyright straight away.
Very strange.
Yeah, it's a bit naughty when they do that, though, isn't it? Really, because you think you're getting some sort of copyright-free stuff, but you're not. You're getting, you know, potential. I did one years ago when I went down Western Bike Night. There was a disco playing there. You know, the I can't think of the name of the song now, but they were playing a song on it. I came back with a video all happy, and I posted it up. It was when I was called by my third other name. If it was before Howie 702, I had another stupid name, Captain's Vlog. Captain's Vlog. I used to be called years ago. I had quite a few subscribers. There's about 2010, 2011. I started doing that because I remember it was very early. Because I really naff camera I had. And
I thought you meant you had 2010 subs. I thought, well, why'd you change it?
No, I get bored with it. I get bored with the name, and I think I just do something else and try something fresh. Which is what I'm kind of like doing at the moment. I just don't want to be sort of like, you know, Howie 702. It's, we'll see what happens.
It's good to have a change now, then, isn't it? That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Nah. So basically, you just watch them when they come in because you've got plenty of time. That's what you're saying, isn't it? And I just haven't got enough time in the day. I just got to sort of put more time to it. Basically, that's what you're really saying there.
I spend more time watching YouTube than I do telly because you know, there's only about 2 or 3 programs that I watch on telly, and then the rest of it is all. I think there's some really weird sort of stuff that I watch on YouTube. Not weird, but you know. You start watching and you think this is boring, and you go on to something else, and you look for something else, or you find, and then you know from some of the creators what this is going to be like, and then you think, I'll watch the start, or I'll watch 10 minutes or 5 minutes of it, and then see. I mean, stuff I watched to the very end, and there's some creators I watch all the way to the end, but.
Yeah, well, I don't have a TV in the house anyway. No TV in my house now. I used to have TVs, but they've all gone now. I just use the computers for if I want to watch anything. Basically,
you not got a telly at all?
No telly at all.
No. Blimey.
I don't even pay a license either. And if you cancel your license, you've got to ring them up. You've got to sign all sorts of forms to say you haven't got a TV in the house and this, that, and the other. Sign your life away, basically. They don't mind you. They used to, but they don't anymore.
Right.
So yeah, if you just fill all the forms in and tell me I've got a telly, they'll disappear, and they did. Good. What's that?
Stu's just said you can change your channel name without restarting your channel.
That's interesting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think it's is it once a week?
Once a week.
14 days.
Is it?
Yeah, 14 days apparently.
14 days. No, I've got a question. I've got a question for Howie and Nige regarding the Insta Pro, Ace Pro.
I've got it here on the table.
Did you realise it's got? Have you ever used the sat nav thing on it? The navigation where it gives you the speed and the
the GPS.
Yeah.
Is it in the camera, or is it? I thought you had to have the remote to get that.
I looked it up, and you don't need a remote. Well, you can use it with a remote. The remote's got camera, you can see the images and things on it as well. But you can actually link it to, if you click there's a little switch in the app which you turn it on, it records it with your mobile phone. So you turn your mobile phone on and record while that's on linked to camera, and you can record it as well, apparently. See,
this is why I said that camera did way more than I was ever going to use it for and capable of.
No, stick two fingers up. Stick.
I don't know. Put it closer to the lens. Put it closer to
the... isn't it that?
We got it done.
That'll do it.
Try now.
No.
Oh, you got it on gesture, have you?
I think that's clever, that. That's really clever when it does that. Good evening, Dylan. Nice to see you. Dylan's arrived. Yeah, so it's very handy, that. And I've never seen you use that at all.
What, the gesture control?
You used that, Howie, didn't you? The gesture control.
Yeah, I did that, yeah.
I don't think many people use it, to be honest.
I just wanted to have all the cameras the same brand, and then I'm not thinking, hang on, how'd you do that on that one, and how'd you do that on that one?
It's good to have a choice, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definite. As I say, it's fun. It's capable, much more capable than I am with it. That's for sure.
Yeah, it has plenty of settings on it. I can tell you that, and I don't know what the picture's like because I've only used it in my room here, and it's hard to do it with it unless you go outside. It's got so many settings on it as well, speeds and things.
That's a new one. That's the X4 I got now.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah, I decided to.
Yeah. Wow.
Check it in and do it. That's got the gesture thing as well, which I think is brilliant.
Yeah,
hey, Howie. Well. Sorry, Joe. Howie, Stewie's just said you could have made all your old videos private so they didn't show up, and then just change the name of your channel.
Nah, I just wanted to get rid of them. I decided to do. I was pretty sort of like miffed off, and I decided to jack. I was actually going to walk away from YouTube and everything at the time. I just said, and then I thought, well, I got all the gear, I got all the equipment. I'll be done if I did. I just thought, right, I'll start again, do a new channel, do a new fresh start, and then got this band back, so I can't write.
But do you lose all your? Do you lose all your subs and things like that if you can?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Did you temporary close yours, or did you close it altogether?
I could have done. I could have put it on a sort of like a hold, and it would just like you could bring your channel back if you wanted to.
And it keeps all the subs and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. And I thought, nah. Could I ask something, Joe? Unless you got another thing?
Yeah, you can ask anything you wish. I'll just say good evening to Sick because he's on the channel live chat there. Thanks. Yeah, carry on.
No. It's just I've been looking, and I'm more confused than ever. What do you lot use? Gore-Tex or laminated suits for riding in? Because I was always led to believe Gore-Tex was the bee's knees. Yeah. But looking at it, a lot of places are saying no, the laminated ones are better. Well, I've
got very basic. I use the not the massively expensive stuff. I use just an ordinary textile jacket. That's all I use. Textile jacket and trousers, which is good enough. That's what I've done for years. Never used anything else, to be honest. What's that? What's that saying? He's got a GoPro Hero 9 for sale, 150. Come with mic connector, 4 batteries, Telsin charger, filter. So there, if anybody's after one of them, contact Zedek.
Bargain at that money.
Yeah. Who's saying latex anyway? That's Howie. I would have guessed it was Howie. Oh dear.
I have a question.
Carry on, Jay. What's your question?
You know, the little, I don't know if you can even see this, but the little C port into these GoPros.
Yeah.
Have anyone ever had any problems with those where they just don't work anymore?
Mine's always worked. I've never had any problems with mine, to be honest.
Yeah. I've got mine where it won't record. It started intermittently not recording. Then I thought, well, maybe I didn't have it plugged in right. Then I made sure it's plugged in right, and it's still doing it, you know. And then I changed out the microphone. I changed out the little connector, and that still didn't work. And then it got to where I couldn't download, you know, from the camera to the computer, which is the way I do it. Yeah. So I ended up taking my little SD card out of the 7 and putting it into and downloading the computer. And guess what I found?
What was that?
You'll never guess.
Something stuck inside it.
I found a file showing the, you know, in 2023 I wrecked out at Bonneville Salt Flats, right? And the organization runs a drone over, okay? And I didn't have the drone footage, but when they got my camera, they actually loaded the drone footage onto my camera. So now I found the drone footage of the crash, and it looks much worse.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant. That's a good upload to look forward to them.
Well, the thing about it is, I told the guy back a year and a half ago, a little over a year ago, that if he gave me the drone footage, I wouldn't release it unless he, you know, if they had a problem with that. So now I got to go contact him to make sure he's okay for me to release the drone footage. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. It hurts worse now that I see the drone footage.
Yeah, I'll bet. Cool.
But I would have never found it if the camera had worked properly, because I never, you know, I always just download right from the camera to the computer. Yeah. And that file was never showing up.
Jerry, Stewie's just said it sounds like moisture in that port. So you can clean it with isopropyl alcohol.
Okay, I tried contact cleaner, but I didn't try the alcohol.
I make sure it's dried out. I'm using that. Them contacts are very, very close together. It has to be either proper electrical cleaner or something. That I would have thought. Yeah,
I would have thought the electrical contact cleaner would do it, but I'll try some alcohol. It's really hard to get down in there, though.
You could put it in some of those, you know, those little sachets you get when they pack stuff. You know, the little
moisture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in a container with a few of those in there and leave it for a couple of days and see what that does to it. If it is moisture,
they draw the moisture out, don't they?
Or they usually say, like with your phone, if you drop your phone down the toilet, put it in a bucket of rice or something like that, you know, and that was supposed to work. But I don't want a load of rust dust in my gadgets, you know.
Yeah.
I'll
try that. You know, I don't have anything to lose right now, so.
Yeah, sure it does. Just if you got like you have Tupperware, don't you, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But in
we've got a Spaniard in the wings.
Sorry,
I said we've got a Spaniard in the wings. Andy's just he's in a PCOS, isn't he?
Yeah, I just watched the video before. He was riding through the mountain ranges. It was brilliant. That.
Although I think
on Sangria, any or something like that.
Last day tomorrow, isn't it? I see on one of his posts earlier.
He said he was on his way back to the ferry last video. Well, he was drinking the beer inside like a square or somewhere, like all the houses in that round and things.
I could imagine him like getting on the ferry with, like, you know, those a sombrero and one of those camel souvenir things and a bucket full of sangria and stuff like that. I could just see him sort of rocking up in Plymouth with all of that.
Certainly enjoying himself, that's for sure.
I don't know whether you saw his short where he said, whatever you do, don't come to the PCOS. He said the roads are rubbish, the weather's crap, and it was blazing sunshine, and he was zooming the camera around with all the twisty roads. And I think somebody posted on there, well, what do you expect when you go for a holiday in the mountains?
It can change pretty quick, can't it? Well,
yeah, but it was lovely.
What is the temperature there right now? What's your temperature?
Over in the UK?
Yeah.
It's about 18, I think, today, isn't it? Something like that.
Oh.
It's pretty
Yeah,
warm.
I mean, it's not cold, is it? But I mean, we were forecast to get loads of thunder and lightning, but I don't know about you. We've not had a lot here, really.
It's going to change soon, I reckon.
Huh.
Not
You're
far.
warmer than we are right now.
Really?
Yeah, we're about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, about 10 degrees centigrade right now. So
Told us in the side chat as well, evening.
Yeah, we'll get a bit busy. Yeah, welcome, Tolga. Good to see you. These chats, these lives are getting a little bit busier as we're going forward.
Yeah, you're just the word spreading. You're getting more popular, mate. That's what it is.
No, it's not that. It's because of all the guests. All these popular guests I've got on. That's what it is. It's nothing to do with me.
They all follow Nige. That's what they're.
No, actually, I gotta hang my head in shame. You know, I was moaning and whinging like a bitch in my video about the insurance and the having to pay twice to take the plate off and then put it on the next one. Well, with the DVLA, they charge you the 80 quid to take it off. I assumed it was another 80 quid to put it back on, but it's not. That 80 quid covers putting it back onto the Beamer as well.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, so I've got to eat my words there and hang my head in shame for slagging them off.
So you're right. 24 degrees it is where he is now, Andy.
89 degrees Fahrenheit in Florida. Wow.
What's that in real money? 89.
89.
What's that in
something, isn't it? I know sick bastards from did he put the message on there? Sick, did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can understand that 89 degrees more than I can this new stuff.
89 is 32.
I prefer C. Yeah, I prefer this. We use C. We use C over here, but it's like one time I was watching one of Sick's videos and he said, "Oh, it's like 80, 90 degrees." It's when he was in. He went to Las Vegas, looking at the dome and all that sort of thing, visiting his famous his band that he likes, which is the Dead. There's something Dead.
16 in Ankara.
Yeah.
And I thought he meant C, and I thought that's bloody hot. It wasn't. It was F. So. 16 degrees.
Our temperature varies from about 20 degrees from the morning to the afternoon. Still.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's over.
Good evening, Greg, Ray. Good to see you. We're all doing fine here. Everybody's fine, I hope. Well, we are at the moment anyway. Ask us in another few hours. See what we're doing, what we're up to. Oh, no, I'm just getting used to trying to get this stream going and getting the sort of links in the chat sort of thing. So if anybody wants to post the links or can see the links of the channels who are on there, such as Tolga, Sick, Ray Gregory, if they want to if you could put the link in there for that channel. I'm trying to put some in there, but the more we put in there, it just gives them a little bit of
yeah.
If anybody wants to go to the channel, they can just link to it and go there. So I'm going to try and do that as I'm going forward. I'm going to try and put more and more people's links in there, but just you can see what's on there. It just helps. Yeah.
Joe, with these spanner things, when the Nige got these spanners,
yeah,
are we like bouncers, like heavies?
You are heavies, yes. You're the heavies.
Yeah.
Not
I haven't got a spanner.
You have. You got a spanner. You spanner.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I learned that off Virginia.
Where? By your name, you knob. I mean, sorry.
Where? I can't see it.
On the chat. Look on the chat. And you've got a spanner. You got a blue spanner.
Yeah.
So we have.
You're now bouncer. You're now like we're like the heavies. We're like, the management.
No, I learned that from Motobarm, Virginia, and also Sick. They use that system. It's a good system because when you're on a live like this, you can just right click on the little buttons that are on the right hand side. The 4 little buttons. You click on there, you can go straight to their channel and subscribe or whatever you want to do with it. It's quite handy to have. So, and it helps me. It helps me a little bit if if other people put them on there, they can put links on and things to various channels and things. So it helps out. But yeah,
shows how dense I am. So if you had one of those bots come in the chat, then how'd you?
You can delete them.
You can rough him up. We can take him out the back and rough him up, Nige.
Yeah, but how'd you do it? I can't.
I'm not too sure myself because I don't use it, but I think if you click on them 3 dots, there's a thing like delete message or something. And I think is there a delete message on there somewhere?
Hang on,
I haven't even got the 3 dots.
I'll pick one of the things. Channel activity. Go to the channel. Remove. Oh, hang on. I put ice cold in Alex so I can remove that.
Can you?
Yeah.
Which one are you going to remove?
It works. The one I just did. I put ice cold in Alex.
Did you?
Yeah. And that one that Nige put up is a little red. I had to turn it up a bit. Right. I'm going to delete that because that's.
Piggybacker said you can block them.
Oh, I can block
Yeah,
him
you
as
can
well.
do that as well, yeah. But I wouldn't use it.
I can't delete that
just
one.
To get your own back at Nige.
I'm wrong there. I can't delete it. I can only delete my own ones.
I haven't even got 3 dots. I'm the poor cousin here.
At the end of a statement, at the end of what somebody says, there's 3 dots.
Huh.
No, I haven't got any of that.
No.
Here you have.
Have you got it says, delete comment, put user in timeout, or ban user, delete their comments?
Nope, I haven't got any of that.
No. I'm not too sure how to do it straight away from here, but I will see if it's on there. I have to learn a bit more how to do that. But Peaky Biker is saying you can block them. No,
well, Brian, though, because obviously he's been using it for a while, isn't he?
Yeah, a moderator or the host can block or ban or remove. So I did make you as the moderator, so you should be able to do that, Nige, I would have thought. We'll have to give it a test sometime or other when we're off this live. We'll probably give that a test.
We should all go private. All go private and just mess each other's messages about, ban each other, and do that all sorts of things. Just to practice.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Got no dots.
No, you got no dots. Well,
get some dots to Nige. Nige, you want some dots?
Anyway, I've got a question.
I'll send you some dots.
Well, I'm on StreamYard, Stu.
Have you ever used StreamYards? I think Brian's probably the best out there.
Yeah, no, Stu's just. It's all right. I've barely had a brain fart there. So I'm watching it on the StreamYard, but the dots. I see what you mean now about the dots on the YouTube.
The dots on YouTube. On where you're viewing it.
I'm viewing it on StreamYard.
Ah, right. So that's probably why I can't do anything either.
So I take it you're viewing it on YouTube then.
That must be. Yeah, that's probably why. So you log into the YouTube channel as if you're viewing it. That's probably the way to do it. I've got a lot to learn.
Howie's giving me some dots.
Hey? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's good. So Zed's got the idea. So you look at this chat on YouTube. You can moderate the YouTube live chat. So you have to be on the YouTube live chat to do that. I don't know anyway, so I'm just picking this up. Work on it. But yeah, which is a good idea. I think it's a good idea anyway to have somebody there in the background ticking over and things.
So if I watch it on the YouTube then, which is slightly behind the StreamYard feed, how do I mute the StreamYard one? Where's that? Oh yeah, mute.
You'll probably end up going off in a minute if you do it. We'll have to get some practice at that.
The bottom. If you do the bottom, there should be like a little. Oh, hang on. It'd be best to show you.
Why is Brian saying that's why I stepped away? What's that all about?
That's what you get at the bottom. And then there's a bit there that says mute, stop camera, settings, and present. So if you want to show
technology there, isn't it?
It's too much for me.
You need to get a bigger screen so you can fit it in.
I've got to buy a bigger screen then, Nige.
Well,
no.
You was caught up.
No. Anyway, we'll try some of that at a later stage. We'll get to that. We'll have a bit of a test stream one day, and we'll go through that and have a bit of a play with it. I'll have to get
when you go to West Bay next, Nige?
I don't know. Am I muted?
No, but you're still here. No, you're still there.
I don't know.
It hasn't knocked you off. Don't worry, you're still there.
I'm incredibly busy. It might be an evening jobby because I'm busy chasing nip toddlers around, didn't I, during the day?
I got the same thing. I got I got him Wednesday and Mondays, so that's probably why I got a bad back.
The life of being retired, eh? You don't have that problem, do you, Jerry, over there?
What's that?
Young children, things running around your ankles.
No, my grandkids are 12 and 9. I spent yesterday playing in a spacecraft I made for them, running missions for about 3 hours. Yeah, I'm mission control.
Mission control.
Yeah, I got the spacecraft I built a spacecraft in my garage, so I got a front and a back. So they have the boys in the front and the girls in the back, and they run missions. They can run them on their computer, or I can set the missions on the computer, but give them all kinds of stuff, alarms, power failures, and things like that.
Yeah.
So we do that about once a month.
Tolga does know how it works. He's pretty good at that, I would say. His advice there.
Do you know, Joe, you got 13 in the side chat.
13. I can't even keep up with what they are at the moment.
Yeah, brilliant. Max just joined in. Evening, Max.
Hello, Max. Good to see you. I was watching this video today. You traveled 26 miles to go and get a pizza from Pizza Hut. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 miles for a pizza. It's a long way to go.
I'd crawl on my hands and knees if there was food on the end of it.
That's the trouble. He lives in the forest, doesn't he? So it's right in the middle of nowhere. So it's quite hard to
Lovely, though, isn't it?
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
You see that good-looking fella in the background with my background with the red leathers on?
Me?
No.
Who's that?
My background.
Oh, your background. Oh, yeah, I can see that one there. Yeah, got it.
Those are the leathers they cut off, by the way. They're no longer good-looking leathers.
Did you keep them, though?
Yeah, I'm keeping them as kind of a souvenir of reminder. But going drag racing next weekend, taking the Kawasaki out.
Brilliant. We'll probably see a video of that, I hope.
If it's any good. If I fall on my face, no, you won't.
Are you going to race Mr. Bill?
I don't want to, but I'll probably end up racing him. He'll bring something out there. Hopefully not the Rocket 3. I don't want to run that. I can't beat that. Too fast.
So right, I've just done what Tolga suggested on the YouTube page of this live stream.
Yeah.
Click the pop-out chat, and then you can close that YouTube window with your live stream playing, but it keeps the chat open in another window. So you can then bring that over the top of the StreamYard chat, and then you can moderate it. Bang on. Brilliant.
I've got a lot to learn.
And I think Stu said he does that as well. Aye, Duncan. Dunk's just joined.
So old Max here. Now, old Max got his new router on there. He's got a new router because he has problems with network connections and things over there. So if anybody else wants to come on the line and show their face on there, give us a shout and just click the link at the top. It'd be nice to see somebody on here. See if we can get anybody.
How many can you have at one go then?
I think you can have 10 up here, I think.
Oh, Christ, is it?
I go on live with 600 people on live chat on the other channel, and the chat is mental. Yeah, that's me. I would have a job doing that. What's your other channel, by the way? I didn't know we had another channel. That was Zed, wasn't it? Yeah. It's not the health and safety channel, is it? Oh, dear. So yeah, that's another problem, as well as the time it takes to watch people's videos. The other problem is if you're on a live here, you've got so many people here and you can't speak to them all at once. You've got to sort of find a way of balancing it.
Yeah.
Motobomb does a really good job at that. I like the way he does it, but he's really good at that.
Yeah, Brian's just said you can have 6.
What, you can have 6 on here?
Six in one go, yeah. So 6 windows open, I presume.
I thought it was 10 you can have on here, but I've never had more than, I think 5 we've had the maximum on here. 5 at once, but at any time, which was enough for now, I would say. Now I got a list here. Let me see. I've got some Niche Pro. Has anybody got any new videos coming out? I know you've been to quite a few recently, Nige, haven't you? You've got about 4 or 5 out very recently.
Yeah, well, I did the footage when I did that Friday night. I went just a quick blast down to West Bay and managed to get 2 or 3 out of that. Well, plus the bit where I was in the side bit, just trying to pair it all up.
You didn't go nicking any of the bits off that car, did you?
Yeah, how many times have you been past that car, Nige?
There was nothing left.
But it's been there 15 days, that car.
Have you been past it about 8 times, though, haven't you?
Eh?
You've been past it about 8 times, though, I can't.
Well, after a couple of days of being there, I thought, I'm surprised the wheels are still on it. Of course, went past the next day, they're all gone.
Yeah. There'll be nothing left of that soon. Well, apart from scrap. It used to be rusty before they move it.
I've Bryce just mentioned his video, the Lake District up the struggle.
Yeah, I watched that tonight.
Yeah. Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've seen that tonight. It's quite good.
I should watch it after this.
It's like when I mean, the scenery is brilliant, fantastic, but it's like the comms it's like a one-way comm thing, and I appreciate you people can't get all the comms to hook up all the time, but you know, but it is nice to view. I kind of like videos that are like that, where they just when nobody's talking but just showing you where they're riding. That's kind of, in my mind, how you should do motovlogs, really.
Yeah. See, German's always not been out riding for about a month. He's having a bit of rest. It's good to have rest every now and then. You can't do it all the time, can you? And people have lives to lead at the end of the day. It comes down to it really comes back to my thing I was saying about having time to watch all the videos. You've got so many videos coming out. You only have to. I've got probably about 10 channels I watch quite religiously all the time, and all of the channels that. But the other ones I have to watch just when I get the time during the week to watch them and things.
Andy's struggling to drink all the beer in Spain at the minute. I'm sure you're giving it a good go.
Oh dear. No, it's all good. Let me see what I've got here. Car upside down. Yeah, there was nothing I was going to ask you, Nige, Howie, it was that. You know, and again, it's back to that camera again. There's an AI thing, which was the robot one that you had on there. You know the robot one where you had a robot sort of pattern, convert you into a robot.
Oh, you mean the?
Is that still on there, or is that because
yeah, I think you can still do it on the app. Let's have a look. See what they've got on there.
Did you have to download it from somewhere?
No, it's on the.
No, it's all part of it, Joe.
Yeah, there's only a couple there, but that robot one wasn't there. There was only like a one that did like a cartoony type thing.
Yeah, but the one that does a cartoon thing, there's loads of them you can get on there.
Yeah.
I just got to load this thing up and see where it's going.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to do put a video on here because I've had a question from one of my viewers in one of the comments, and I'm just going to put the comment up here if I can get it on the screen, and see what you make.
It's not rude, is it?
No, not really. No, it's not rude. It's not much. Let me see if I can find it. I want to make sure I get it on here before I No, it's a good. We want to try to help people on this channel as well, rather than just do the videos. It's nice to sort of get people and help them out, sort of thing. But this
just quickly, Stu said he's leaving. He's got to go and pick his daughter up. Cheers, Stu.
Cheers, Stu.
Cheers, Stu. See you next time. Have a good day. So yeah, this was a comment I got on one of my videos. It's one where I was taking the seat off the NT1100. Now let me just get rid of the comments for a second. And what this guy saying is, hi, I am working on a problem. And this was relating to the NT1100. He says the short version is that my ignition key is stuck in my pannier lock. So he's got his panniers, they're mounted on the bike. He's got his ignition key stuck in the panniers. Mm-hmm. So he needs to get under the seat to access the brackets. And he can't get a screwdriver in. I'm not quite sure what he means by that. He wants to get under the seat to access brackets. There's a hole under the bike I can get a screwdriver in, but I'm working blind. I really need to see how the lock mechanism works, where the pivot is. So perhaps you can describe the movement when you operate the key. Now I'm presuming he's from that. I think he wants to know how the pannier operates. Would you say that was the case? And what I've done. What I did a video. I don't know if this is going to help him or not, but here's the video that I did. I'll just show this here for one moment because he might find it helpful. Now, this is me opening the seat on the NT1100. Basically, turn the key, and there comes off the seat. Now I've got bits and pieces in there, which are extra bits and pieces. Let me just get them comments off a minute. And I was showing him there how the mechanism works to lift the seat off. First of all, I'm not sure he's on about the seat or the actual slide. What's that?
Sorry about that.
A music instrument. And then what I did?
No, this is the app opened up.
So I showed him the fact that this is the lock inside the bike, and you can there's a cable there that runs down the side of the bike and it goes down towards the lock. And the only way to get that to open the seat is to basically take the lock off and take it from underneath, but you can't get access to it. So then I thought to myself, is it he wants to know how the panniers are fitted? No, the lock on the panniers. Try and get them off without the key. So what I did a video then of the mechanism on how to get the panniers off, and on the NT 1100 you just clip them on 2 hooks, basically the same as your bike, very similar. And if I fast forward to here, it's very hard to video with the one camera in your hand and taking video. You ever tried it? So
yeah, Old just said he thinks he thinks he wants to remove the brackets they hold the pannier on, which you can access under the seat. Yeah, I think you're right.
So if I pause that there, I think it's them there he wants to the screws there, which is an Allen key, which I did take pictures of that because I thought that's probably what he's after. And you can access, if I stop that there, and let me go back a minute. If I stop that there, you can see that Allen key there, which holds the bracket on for the bike. There's no nut on the back of there. It goes into the aluminium.
Oh, it's threaded, is it?
So if you had an Allen key and you cut it short, if you cut the end off the Allen key, you'd be able to get the Allen key in there and start them off and get the pannier off there just by undoing them 2 bolts.
Yeah.
So that's my answer. Undo them 2 bolts and the pannier will just lift off the bike.
Can you just read what he said again, Joe?
Let me see what it was. Here's the reply here. So it says, I am working on a problem. The short version is that my ignition key is stuck in my pannier lock, so I need to get under the seat to access the brackets, because he thinks that the bolts are in the bracket, basically. The bolts are under the seat.
I think you're right. It sounds like he needs to get that whole fixing point off, doesn't he?
Yeah, but the bolts aren't under the seat. They're into the aluminium, so you don't need to get under the seat to take them bolts out.
Hey, Joe. If you just wanted to take this, if he wants to get underneath the seat, why not use the second key to open the seat up?
That's what I thought. Now, I thought he must have a key somewhere, or he might not have another key. He might only have 1 key. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask. I don't think you'd want to.
I don't just stuck in there. Is it broken off?
It might be, yeah. But if he wants to get the panniers off, the only way to do it is to undo them bolts with a. I'm not sure that's a dodgy way of doing it, but what I would do is I would say that what you need to do is just undo them 2 bolts, which are, let me see, can't find it. But you know what I mean. The video's there anyway. Let's get back to the chat. But I thought I'd just put that out there so we can actually try it out. You never know.
It's a Honda, Andy. It will fall off in the end anyway.
Just run it along a wall. That'll come away.
So that's just to try and help somebody out that's asked a question, and there it is.
Yeah, it does sound. Now you've done that. Yeah, it does sound like that's what he wants.
Right. Answer to your robot thing with the camera, Joe. You will need to look in Shot Labs, Creative Tricks.
You have to download it or something. You have to download it or something.
No, it's in the app.
Just the Insta app.
When you go on the Insta app, you've got the Insta app on your phone, which is that one. I don't know if that's going to show it. It's too much light.
Yeah, I have the phone here. Can you
the Insta app, Insta 360 app is what you want to download.
Yeah, I've got it.
When you put it on there, and you go on to tutorials, it will tell you all about it.
Yeah.
It teaches you how to do the tricks with all the AI stuff, and
I shall give that a go.
So you can mess around with that. Only thing is, when you do the AI stuff, they only give you something like around about 15 seconds.
Oh, do they? Ah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah,
it's
a 15-second length clip.
All right, okay, I didn't know that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth a go anyway. It's nice to do. Never play
Have you
around
got
with
one
it.
of them? Have you? Those Ace Pros?
Well, yeah, found one.
Yeah, good cameras. I was thinking of getting one.
Got one dropped off on my door. I don't know where it came from, but it just came through the letterbox one day.
I'll tell you what, wasn't it?
Long address thing, is it?
Did you have fun getting into it?
What do you mean, into the camera?
Well, I put it in that jiffy bag, but it was a bit of a tight fit, wasn't it?
It was well packed, yeah. Dylan, who's also got an NT11, he's saying I think he wants to remove the brackets that hold on the pannier, which you can possibly access under the seat. But then brackets there are held on with Allen screws. If you undo them Allen screws, the whole thing will come off the bike, I believe anyway. I haven't tried it, but I believe that's what will happen.
Alders said he had the same thing happen to his key, but he was able to pull the whole barrel out, and the local dealer was able to rebuild that barrel again. Turns out there's a loose spring in the barrel.
Yeah, if it's a key stuck in the barrel, if you snap the key off, and drill it out, you can take the barrel out, because I've got a video showing how to replace the barrels in the lock. You can do that. That's a bit drastic. If the key's stuck in it, that's the best thing to do. And if that is what has happened.
Andy said just drive it into a car wing and watch it fly off. They always come off then, don't they?
Yeah, or let them fall over. Mine fell over and everything else, so that cost me a lot of money, that did. I ordered away some clothes and all these motorcycles turned out.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Now, I've got nothing else to say at the moment. I always run out of things to say, as you probably know. Has anybody else got anything interesting they'd like to say, or what they're doing during the week?
Stickers. If anyone wants to send me some stickers.
You want stickers?
We want stickers.
If they email you, Nige, they've got you on your channel. I'll put all the links on.
Emails on the channel. So, and then I'll give people the address if they want to send me some. Yeah. I'm going to look down at West Bay and see if there's a sign there that we can turn into a sticker board, because the amount of bikes that go there, that's all potential blooming viewers and subs there.
Yeah.
So if we can chuck a few up down there, that'd be brilliant.
You got to find somewhere where it's not sort of in the middle of everywhere where everyone can see it, but it's a little bit sort of secluded, don't you, really? Where everybody knows where it is.
Yeah.
Andy says he's chucking up in a cable car tomorrow.
He's what, sorry? He's got up in the cable car?
He says he's chucking up in a cable car or something.
He's going up in the cable car tomorrow. Wow. I like the cable cars. They're pretty good. It's better than walking up there, isn't it? Walking up top of the hill.
Well, it's like today, with it, when Alex sending photos of up in the Cairngorms with the old chairlift.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it, rub it in.
There wasn't much snow there, was there? If that was a ski slope, I presume that was a ski slope at one time.
Yeah.
But it's not ski. Well, snow can't ski down there anymore, can you?
Did you? I don't know whether you watched it when we did our zip round Scotland, and we stopped at the Glenshee ski thing. We stopped there for a coffee, and bear in mind we're 600 odd miles away from home, and the only other people that were there on bikes, they noticed the Dick Lovett sign on the number plate of our bike, and they said, "Oh, are you from Bristol?" And we said, "No, we're from Dorset." And they said, "That's funny, so are we." And they said, "Whereabouts?" And I said, "Weymouth." They said, "Well, that's even funnier, because so are we." The only people we spoke to 600 odd miles away from home, they were from our own bloody town.
Yeah.
You're looking in a mirror, were you, mate? Like a shot from
the It's a small world, isn't it, as they say? Small world.
Oh, Christ, 2,000 meters that chairlift he's going up in, cable car, whatever.
I hope the cable doesn't snap. I don't want to worry him at all, but it's if he's going up 2,000 meters, the cable is going to be about 4,000 meters, unless it somehow splits it into two or something as it goes up.
Bloody sag if I got in there.
I appreciate that. Do you remember when you did a video on that cable car?
On the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been on that thing. It's bloody awful.
It is when you come to the edge, isn't it? Have you watched that one, Jerry?
No.
No,
there's
cars.
It's on the Isle of Wight tour. We only went a couple of days over there last year. No, year before, sorry. And the cable car, it goes right to the edge, and then the angle that it goes down to the beach, God, it's steep.
Yeah.
But more worrying. Alum Chime, yeah, just with near the Needles, isn't it?
Huh. They scare the heck out of me. I try to stay off them because every time I get on one, my son will get it and start rocking it, you know. So.
Oh, yeah.
We went to the Isle of Wight about, must have been about 15, 16 years ago now. We went on that cable car and I looked down and I swear there was an old cable car down in the bottom of the cliffs.
It doesn't give me much confidence, does it, when you see something like that? As long as there wasn't any skeletons sitting there and it just stuck still in it, not moved anywhere. That's when you want to start worrying.
And Bryce just reminded everybody to hit the thumbs up, the like button.
No, I never do that.
Yeah, get on in there. Get clicky.
I'm not doing that.
Andy's just said he met two blokes over there 10 years ago and they were from that same town and all.
Yeah. It's a small world, isn't it, really?
Isn't it?
That's why, and I think YouTube is brilliant because what it does, it brings people from all sorts of areas in the world together, doesn't it? If you think like Joey's in America, we've got Sick in Florida, and we've got people in all over the world that log on, you know, Sweden.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant.
People and all that. It's nice to speak to these people and things, to have a link between the people. And,
yeah, makes it a small world in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I know there was it was Motorvarm, Virginia. He had a live, and it was obviously over there. The time difference is I think 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference. And he had a live, and it was all about community and things like that, about the YouTube community and how they all work together to do things like that, you know. And it's a brilliant to have. You know, it's nice to speak to people and to chat to people even just an hour a week, really.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. Like with Andy, he picked up 11 subs just from people they've met.
Yeah, that's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. It's a universal language, I think, isn't it? Motorbikes and traveling and all that sort of thing, which is brilliant. Now, I'm going to put the dodgy banner on the bottom. You're going to watch this. This is the dodgy banner. Do you know what the banner is? No, not that one. This one here. This one here. Because you know me, I have to get to work up the morning. I normally have get to bed around about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then what I have to do is just make a list of who's been on the side chat, which the people who've been on the side chat, the viewers, I really do appreciate it. It's brilliant to see there's plenty of people coming along and having a bit of a laugh at the end of the day. Because life's a bit too serious sometimes. It's nice to have a chat and a bit of banter along the way, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm getting a little bit less serious. I'm quite a serious sort of person. I'm slowly getting a little bit into the groove of being not as serious, but it's taking time. But I will get there.
You will have a good laugh at my drag strip video, I'm sure. I'm sure I'll amuse somebody.
I can't wait to see that.
You're not going for any records, are you? Anything like this time? No.
Oh, Jerry, I was watching a channel the other day with it, Santa Pod over here in the UK.
Yeah.
So I think it's called Santa Pod TV or something like that. They're doing like the national qualifiers.
Yeah.
At the moment, so they got all the cars, they got the super bikes, high fuel bikes, and everything like that. I was watching. I thought the other day, I wonder if old Jerry would like to go.
Santa Pod's, that's pretty much right around sea level. I think about 400 feet above sea level, and it has to be great to run at that because I run at almost 3,000 feet above sea level, so it really sucks the horsepower out of the bikes. But you guys, Richard from TTS, he does all the supercharging things. He's about my age, and he's out there riding at Santa Pod all the time with his supercharged Hayabusas and Rocket 3s, and he's a big fellow, Richard is, and he does really well. He does good.
Yeah, I must have watched it for about half an hour or so, and then they went over to some sort of go-karty thing, and it wasn't as I thought.
Well, we get comments every time I do drag racing. Somebody will say, "Well, you could have beat that if you'd had a better shifting in the second gear, or you'd have done something," And all these people that usually say that, don't drag race themselves. It's one of those, people make fun of you. If you win, you got lucky. If you lose, you're bad.
No, it's down to skill, isn't it? At the end of the day, Jerry. You give somebody one of them bikes on the drag strip and say, "There, you do better than me."
Yeah.
They wouldn't get anywhere near what you do.
No, it's hard. It's hard to do, but it is fun, and I get out there. I like to have fun. Most of the younger guys are out there, Yeah. But everybody's got me beat in horsepower. Just got me beat.
Crack me up with what you said just now. Those chairlifts frighten the life out of you. And that's from someone who black stained bloody salt flats at 100 and God knows what miles an hour.
Well,
hey, if you guys run into anybody, I'm looking for a ZX10R that has about 200 horsepower. I just want to take it for a short ride next year.
Does it involve salt?
It might. The record's only 205 miles an hour, so I think we can get it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what.
That must be incredible, that speed.
Not till you fall off.
Nothing's going to fall off except you, mate, I expect.
You have to hang on, don't you? I know you've got the fastest time to go sticker on your bike, I believe, Jerry.
I have the what?
You got the fastest climb to go sticker on your bike. That's right, and it's been fast. It's gone up to, it's done.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've actually, brilliant, like that.
Oh, here we go.
Well done, I like it. Support, I like support. Well, I've got the slowest flat cap cafe. Yeah, well done, Howie. I won't get a strike for that, will I?
Well, I don't think so.
No.
You might for this.
Brilliant. Well, yeah.
Every time he gets his guitar out, I picture him sat on the porch of a rickety old building in a rocking chair. Here they come again, Mom.
Drinking bourbon and bad mouth in my country.
I just want to finish in saying, because I was interrupted, but I'm going to don't worry about that. Jerry, you've got the fastest sticker, and I've got the slowest flat cap cafe sticker on my bike, the CD1.
You're 125.
Yeah, it's a slowest.
Well,
bike.
I thought about I want to this new Kawasaki ZX4, the 4-cylinder one.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought about trying to get one of those. The record's only 150 miles an hour with that, but you're 125, man. Some of those records are almost impossible. Think about it. Could you get your 125 up to 110 miles an hour?
60 miles an hour at a stretch with the wind behind me.
Yeah.
No traffic, no nothing. Yeah. Get it done.
So, some of the records are almost impossible to beat. That's what makes it fun, though.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just need one person with a ZX10R. I'll just borrow it for like 2 runs.
Yeah, that's all you want. You don't want much, do you, Jay? You don't want much.
No, not much.
Anyway, I'm going to go through the comments here, and I'm going to need a little bit of help here as well, because I think there was quite a few people on here, and I've probably missed a lot, but I'm hoping not to miss anybody. So I'm going to start off with thanks all. I'm just going to name the names who have come to the stream very, very quickly. You've got Zed, Peaky Biker, Brian. You got where have we got? We've got you got Dylan. Came along.
Not you, Joe.
Sick bastard. Yeah, he came along. But that's a good thing. Sick is a good thing in my view, because that's what the younger generation say, isn't it? So he's a good one of the best. He's a good chap. I like him. He's got a good channel, and he does some nice videos from Las Vegas and things, of the dead. It's not dead. It's something dead, but I can't remember what it is.
Grateful Dead.
The Grateful Dead. That's the one. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you for helping me out. I've got a bad memory, actually. I definitely have a bad memory. And then we've got Peaky Biker. I've said him. Got a double on there. Andy GSA Tractor.
Yeah.
Tolga's there. Brilliant. Old Mac was there. Thanks for
German Jobbies.
German Jobbies. Yep, we've got German Jobbies.
Ray Gregory
rides. Yep, he was there.
Olden Ruer.
Yeah, Alden Roo, and that's Dylan, I believe. Yeah.
Motor Tour Island.
Motor Tour Island. I missed him altogether, actually. Sorry about that.
Anarura, or whatever, how you ever say that?
Dylan, I think it is. But yeah, Zed, Peaky Biker, Motor Tour Island, Tolga, Fort Mac. I'm nearly there. I think that's all there was. It sounds like a lot, but it was quite busy. German Jobbies. Did we mention German Jobbies?
Yeah.
We did.
Oh, I don't want to
Ray
miss him.
Gregory rides, yeah.
Yeah.
Old Mac.
Old Mac, yeah.
I'm pretty sure German Jobbies will be riding a GS soon.
You reckon?
He's already halfway there by buying one of those pile cushions for his seat.
And as always, there's another thing, go and visit the Peaky Biker Live, because it's always a good crack on his channel. And that's all it. If I've missed anybody, I apologize, and I'm going to put all the links of all the people who've been in the side chat, and obviously links to the guys who've been here on the stream, basically live stream. That's Jerry from the Flat Cap Cafe Racer, and then there's Nige from Tojj29 MotoVlogs, and we've got Howie from Grint-XR. So thank you guys for coming along. Really do appreciate it. And I'm going to try and thank you all. I'm going to close the stream there, if that's all okay with everybody. Is it okay with you, Howie?
Yeah, absolutely. Your stream, mate.
I'd like
your dad's bike. Your dad's bike, as they say.
I'd like old Mac to save his hair for me. I like that white hair. I could use some of that.
Oh, he's brilliant, yeah. I really do like old Mac, the stories he was coming up with. You want to listen, his latest one where he's picking up the pizza and he's driving back home, but listen to that story about, he gives that mention to Tolga and all that sort of thing, and what Tolga does and that, which you don't realize what people do until you hear. I don't know how he finds out the information, to be honest, but he's a very, very wise man. He has some very, very wise words.
He's a spy.
Yeah, he has some very, very wise words in what he says, basically. And so, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks, everybody, for coming along. I do appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you guys and the people in the side chat next time. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye.